What's going on, y'all? I'm back with something I haven't done in a while, which is a low-key podcast for your feed, man. And want to do these a little bit more often, but who knows? Who knows? We'll see. As you are seeing this, it is Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. Or you may be watching this at a later date. But I've brought some guests along with me. I'll let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
I'm Ethan.
Astro.
Well, like they said, got the boy
Hey man,
Ethan
I don't
here.
know why you laughed at our introductions, man. I think that's kind of
I
disrespectful.
thought you were gonna do a little bit more. I'll do it for you, man.
Oh shoot, well shoot. What's going
Oh.
on, man? It's your boy Astro with 2 A's, you know what I'm saying, bro? I be on YouTube, Twitch, and everywhere else where you can follow me at astronaut_TV on Twitch or astronaut space TV on YouTube. That's astronaut with 2 A's.
Yeah.
We know about y'all already know about AJ or Astro. Done a couple series, and we got a new face on the channel. Our guy
Yes,
Ethan,
sir.
the guy Ethan.
Little thick daddy.
The name speaks for itself, man. Their links
Hold on,
will
what
be.
you mean by that? Wait, what you mean? No.
I don't know what I meant by that, but their links will be in the
Nah.
description. Go check them out. Go support up, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Aspiring creators in the making. Young trio, bruh. Young trio, whatever you want to call it. Or whatever the sorts. But, now that the intro's done, make sure to like and subscribe while you're here.
Do that. Do that.
Run that up. Run that up. But first thing I always like to open up with when I'm doing these podcasts is how your year has been going so far. Where we're at right now at the start of September. How has your year been?
It's been pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't really had too much to complain about. I try not to do too much complaining. 'Cause I know, like everybody likes to say, somebody always has it worse than you. And I tend to take that into account a lot more as I get older.
Okay. Is it
Definitely been a good,
Go ahead.
good.
you go ahead.
I don't know. I was about to say, it's been a year. Definitely has been a year. It's been a rough one, especially with everything with COVID. All that going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's been rough.
Still seems like even years later we're still feeling the effects of that, which is crazy.
It's wild. Literally. Our
Who
kids might even have to be dealing with COVID. We'd be told.
that'd be something.
God forbid, at least. God
I feel like
forbid.
it's gonna turn into something like a flu, like everybody gets their yearly flu shots when the winter comes around, type of deal.
It's already
Yeah.
starting to become something like that. I mean, excuse me. I don't really hear too much in the news about people getting COVID anymore.
That's true.
There's still quite a bit of it, because we even get it at work. Like, not COVID. We don't get COVID at work, but like, we'll get people that will call in, and then they'll cancel like their jobs and stuff because of COVID still.
Because they have it, or they.
Yeah, because they have it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's still affecting people to this day. I mean, I'd say it's definitely. Oh, I'm not going to speak for myself, but I've definitely changed. Like, I definitely don't do the same as I did things before. Like, I've definitely made a change in my lifestyle, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because personally, I'd say before you know, I'm clean, I'm hygienic, stuff like that. But I feel like since this happened, I'm more overly like always on the safe side of things. You know, where I'd prefer not to touch things in public or just things of that nature. Stand too close to people I don't know and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely.
I mean, you can never be too safe.
Exactly. It's definitely changed my outlook on certain things that maybe we'd do before COVID started and not think anything of it. Like, I know one thing that some people do. Like that, people would do all the time before, but now people hesitate to do so. It's like when you have a birthday and someone's blowing out the candles, right? It's like before COVID, there would happen nothing. You think nothing of it, right? Just blowing out the candles on their birthday cake. But now you think of it like, oh man, it's like they're not like spitting, but it's like sometimes their saliva could get on the cake, type of deal.
Yeah.
There's like a spit mist. Sounds nasty, but literally kind of what it is. It's cake.
So you may not blow out the candles anymore. You may not even get candles at all. Who knows? Well, that's definitely something I've seen from other people that like have changed, I guess you could say. But it's just how it
Even with
goes.
parties too. Like we normally go over our grandma's house every year for Christmas just to hang out. I think it was last year or this most recent Christmas. We had to cancel the whole thing last minute. Like our aunt said she was feeling sick, and then everybody's like, you know what, let's cancel it. No one's going over there. Turns out she ended up having COVID. So if she had not said, y'all would have went. Who knows who would have got sick, who wouldn't have, and then there would have been babies there as well. It really jacked us up for real.
Yeah. I think everybody's outlook has definitely changed on at least one thing that they may have done before that they don't do anymore because of COVID and stuff like that. But enough on the COVID topic. Got something else. So, a little bit more natural, I guess you could say. New games that are dropping. What are y'all excited for, man? Any games y'all excited for that are dropping soon?
Modern Warfare.
New Call of Duty?
Actually, okay. Before I say that, there was a game that I was really excited for. I was actually planning on getting it and seeing if somebody wanted to record it with me. But it was Destroy All Humans 2. I freaking loved that game. I played that so much with Isaiah when we were younger. We had a PlayStation 2 and we would play it on there, but we didn't have a memory card, so none of our data was saved. So we actually never got a chance to beat the game. So I'm like, maybe I'll get it, try and beat the game, and then you find out there's no online multiplayer and it's only couch co-op. Killed the game for me. Don't want it. Not gonna get it. It's tragic.
I've been waiting on that Harry Potter game. Comes out in December. It's a free roam, bro. Like I for some reason, free roam games. I just love free roam games.
Free roam
Yeah,
games.
And especially
it doesn't have to be linear. You can do kind of whatever you want in a sense.
exactly, you can take things at your own pace. Especially if like you can't beat something. If you can't beat something, like you're able to take and spend the time to get to like level up your character to finally beat that part. So you're not like just stuck at one specific, story where like this is the difficulty, it is what it is. You just have to play better.
I think that's single player as well. Like there's starting to be a lot more single player games that are dropping.
It's multiplayer.
I could have
The-
It has
sworn it
a
was single player.
it has an online multiplayer.
Oh, if it's multiplayer, then I'll count. Oh, that's why I wasn't gonna get it because I thought it was single player.
I've
I can
seen
look it up.
I've seen quite a few people hype for that Harry Potter game, cause I can't think of the last time there was like a new Harry Potter-esque game, or of the sorts. I mean, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I won't be buying it, but it seems like a lot of people are excited for it, which is good, cause you know, as long as there's something for some people to be excited for, it's always good for business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of games that, as you mentioned, that you were excited for the game, I'll tell you one game I was excited for at the start, but then over time my excitement has faded. I was really excited for Gotham Knights. Now, I don't know what happened, why I'm not excited for it as much anymore. Maybe it's because like I don't know. It's like the gameplay, I guess you could say, it's mainly just the gameplay for me. Actually, it's like I was excited for it, but now I realize it's like I don't know. I don't know if I'd even be interested in playing it like that.
Well, it's kind of mid.
I don't want to say mid, but kind of mid, I guess. Yeah, like
It's not what you were looking forward to, or it's not what you expected it to be.
yeah. I'm more excited for the Suicide Squad game that's gonna drop still. I'm still excited for that one. Probably because I mean I like those characters more than like I could do without Damian Wayne, Robin, and Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Like I could do without those two being in the game. Like, to be honest, I don't think anybody was buying the game for Robin and Batgirl, if we're being honest.
Nope.
Everybody was either there for Red Hood or Nightwing. And
Yeah, if I got the game, I was gonna be trying to play who's that, Red Hood, because he's got guns. Pretty much it. Don't even really know about the hero for real. I know, or the villain, I should say. Is he a hero or is he a villain?
he's an anti-hero. Like he's not he's not a villain, but he is a villain. But he's
Like
not a hero
like
either. He's like Deadpool. Yeah. Like he's not bounded by hero standards. Meaning like he's not gonna, like Batman, he's not gonna not kill people for justice. He'll kill people for justice. Like that's his idea. Like his
Rocking with
ideal.
Red Hood.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's not afraid to do. Like he's not he doesn't care to be portrayed as a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or more, he doesn't care about bad guys as much as some superheroes do. Where they'd give him the chance to get locked up and stuff like that. He's got his own justice system. But that was one game I was excited for, but now I'm not as excited for it. I most likely won't buy it. And that's that. But I will tell you a game I am excited for, man. Dead Island 2.
Who are you telling?
Man, I've been waiting.
February can't come
That's
quick
gonna be a
enough.
good game.
Man, I've been waiting for that game for 10 whole years. Since I was a kid. When they first announced the first trailer back in like 2012, best believe I was geeked. Like I was like, yes sir.
Bro, I
Like,
remember seeing the trailer with the guy with the headphones on jogging. And, like there
Yeah.
were zombies around him.
That was
And
that
that
was
was
the trailer.
freshly after I had beat Riptide, or not beaten Riptide, but I played Riptide for a little bit, and I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like the one trailer that they dropped for the game at like E3 back in like 2012. Speak like, when was the last time you seen E3? By the way, that shit, I don't even know what happened to that.
Bro, that's another thing.
Oof.
COVID took off the map, bro.
I remember I seen it whenever they were coming out with Halo 5.
So
I
long
seen
ago.
the
Actually, no, I don't even think that was like a COVID thing that ended. I just don't remember seeing I haven't seen E3 in a long time.
Like, yeah, there's
yeah.
been other like game things, but
I think everybody's
E3 I
having
can't
their
think of
own though.
anything. Yeah,
Xbox
true.
has their
Everybody,
showcase.
everybody's got their own
PlayStation has
showcases.
their what is it, Sony now, and then Nintendo has their I think it's called like Treehouse or something like that.
Nintendo's.
But everybody's
I
making their
can't
own.
think of what their Nintendo one is called.
I think it's Nintendo now.
Yeah, it probably is. I guess people just.
You see, they made another Splatoon game.
What is it? Splatoon 3 now?
Yeah,
Interesting. And I hadn't seen that.
Splatoon 2 was alright.
You played it?
I mainly got it for the campaign. Yeah, I wasn't really too keen on the multiplayer.
I could see how people can enjoy that game.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty fun. It's a different take on your traditional shooter or multiplayer shooter. Like even in Splatoon, like that's one thing I will say. Although it's like it's the same game every time they release one, they add something new that changes the dynamic of the game. Like they've got a new mode where it's I think it's 2v3v3, which I don't understand.
So it's a handicap match?
I don't know. I played the actually I shouldn't even say I played the beta. I did the tutorial for the beta, and that's it. I forgot to go back and actually play multiplayer.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm thinking about checking it out.
Man, like I hardly ever play my Switch nowadays, man.
Hey, that new Pokemon game is dropping.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be the only game I play on the Switch are the new Pokemon games. But that's what it feels like. It's like for me it feels like Pokemon is the literally the only seller.
I mean, when I think of Nintendo, I literally think of Mario and Pokemon. And the last Mario game I bought, I think, was Odyssey. No, it was the 3D Land, and that was pretty fun. Then, bro, you should get the new one. The new one's online multiplayer.
The new Pokemon?
No, the new Mario 3D Land. They remade it for the Switch.
Mm. That'd be fire.
I don't know. You could probably catch it on sale. I've only played 3D Land on the what is that? The Wii U. That 3D feel. The 3DS was bro. That console made me sick.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know. I just got nauseous when at least when I was playing 3D mode. I never because my aunt had one, so I was just playing on my aunt's. And whenever I would play anything that had like the 3D capability, I would turn the 3D mode off or turn the little slider down. Like it was cool, but That junk made me nauseous.
That'd be cool if they added it to the Switch or when they do it.
They make that thing cost so much for like I'm thinking like at least $400. I wonder how much the Wii was when it first dropped. Now that I think about it, because I know that I heard the OG Xbox was $500.
It was, I think it was like two 200, about like 250.
Nintendo consoles have always, yeah, Nintendo
Yeah, for
consoles
the
have always
Wii.
been fairly cheap. Like I think $300 for the Switch is a steal. I mean, the OLED runs 60 frames if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, granted, it's not as powerful as the other consoles, but look at the size of it and the capabilities. Like you could literally have a portable console, and it's not like you're relying on cloud services or anything to play. That's what Xbox needs to make a handheld console.
I don't know.
If I have a long drive, I'll bring it with me. But if I'm like, if fair enough. Like okay, so when I was at the airport, I had my Switch. When we drove to Florida, I had my Switch.
Yeah, like
I know
I'm
when I first got it, I was bringing it everywhere with me. One, because I could fit it in my pocket, and I thought that junk was hilarious. Two, because wherever I was going, it'd always be a long way for something.
run anyways. Like if Xbox came out with a handheld console, I'm not taking my handheld console that from Xbox on a road trip. I'm taking my Switch. Like I don't know.
True,
Some
yeah. Xbox doesn't have any like, let me sit down and play this type deal on a road trip. That's more so like Nintendo type deal. Like even now, I'm more likely to bring my Game Boy than I am my Switch, mainly because I can
yeah.
pirate all my games. But that's besides the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely a market for it. Xbox definitely needs one though. PlayStation needs to revamp their Vita. Their Vita, they sold a lot of the ones for the PS4 because you could use it like if your PS4 was connected to the internet and your Vita was connected, you could use it like like you could do basically do what Xbox has is like the cloud play.
Even then, Xbox does have a cool thing where you can play games like on your phone. Like you can play your Xbox games from your phone.
That junk is horrible.
Sometimes it was okay for me. It was okay.
Maybe it's because of the game I was playing, bro. I was trying to play Need for Speed on that thing.
I was playing GTA. Yeah.
Definitely, that's a must.
Yeah. I don't know if you have to be near your Xbox for it to work or what, but I mean, I wouldn't think so, but yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be surprised.
Regular show.
Mmm. Got me thinking on this one.
Bro, I remember watching that show in the fifth grade before it came out, or not before it came out, but before school started, Memorial Day. I think it's Memorial Day, and came on 6 o'clock, bro. First episode of regular show, Power, and then going to school the next day talking about it with the bros. From then on, bro, that show has just been the goat in my opinion. Like it's timeless. Like I still watch it now. I think I've probably watched like the entire series 10 times all the way through. Like it's just hilarious. Even now, and it's like you get there's different jokes for different ages. Like some stuff flies over your head, and then when you're a grown adult, you're watching the show like, nah, that's what they really meant. It just hits different watching that as an adult. Timeless, very timeless.
Oh, I like Amazing World of Gumball.
That's another valid show.
Yeah.
People argue it was Adventure
That's
Time, but
what
I feel like Adventure Time had too much drama going on in it for kids to really like.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Adventure Time. On the
Bro,
spot.
that was peak Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network now is not touching that. Bro, you had
I was watching Teen Titans Go. I will say that. I was watching
bro,
that.
you could sit down in one day, right? And you'd watch shows like Regular Show, Adventure Time, Amazing World of Gumball, Dexter's Laboratory, uh, what is that
Mm-hmm.
thing? Tom and Jerry,
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff, all in one sitting, bro. Lego Ninjago, Legends of Chima.
I think that's where my I think that's where I started when I started to like ninja stuff, ninjas and like Japanese culture and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Bro, especially young boys, bro. Like, bro, you tell me you don't like ninjas, bro. I'm looking at you crazy. I was a ninja for like 4 years for Halloween, bro.
That's what I'm surprised.
The same little
I was
black. It was like the
Scorpion.
black
I
skin
was
suit
Scorpion.
with the little colored thing that would go over the front. I had a red one. Isaiah had a blue one.
I remember I used to go as Scorpion. That shit was fun. Like all like pretty much anything, honestly. Like samurais, anything that's like Japanese. Like I wouldn't say like it is culture, but what's it called? I can't think of what the word is, but anything like that is just super cool to me.
Trash.
They've gone downhill.
Like Steven Universe, bro. Hands down, it was a great show, but it was one of the worst shows to ever touch Cartoon Network. And not many people wanna have that conversation. They were touching on stuff that like kids weren't. Like my thing is, if that show was on like Disney Channel, it would have killed it, cause that's a Disney Channel type vibe of a show. But for Cartoon Network, but it's like Disney. I feel like Disney Channel touches more on like emotional stuff than Cartoon Network would. If I'm watching Cartoon Network, I'm looking for like comedy or like action type cartoons. I'm not looking for something like Steven Universe where it's action, romance, uh, what is that? People dealing with depression and social anxiety, sexual preferences and things like that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. First of all, that's a lot of heavy stuff to be in a cartoon for kids in the first place. Like I know that stuff kids are supposed to know about. Let's slow down. Let's let kids be kids. Like why are not saying they don't need to know about certain things, but when you're 12 and 13 years old, laughing at the word but, like, bro, let them kids rock out for a little bit. Let's let them be kids before the world really slaps them in the face and they gotta learn stuff for real.
Yeah. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
That's
TV
why
has
stuff like
definitely.
streaming services are doing so well right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who would have thought we would have been seeing stuff like that? That's the real thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like bro, I forgot. I remember. I can't remember the last time. When did we go to the movies? Like when we went to go see
Dragon Ball.
the Dragon Ball movie. But before that, like when was the most recent time that we went to the movie?
I guess it would have been the Sonic movie for y'all, right?
Sonic. It's, I don't know. It's something about going to the point, like actually being in the theater with
It's
friends.
like you're with people, you know. You're getting out of the house, you know. You're getting your weekly socialization in,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So just something about it.
I remember the last time I actually watched cable TV.
Honestly, like like if I'm ever watching something, it's either a show on, you know, Netflix or something like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going trying to find, and that's another thing. You can't like to search up and try to find something that you want to watch on cable and stuff. You have to pay for it.
Which is
Oh
so
man,
crazy.
don't get
The
me
fact that I
started
have to
on
pay extra
Hulu
money.
stars bullshit. It bait me, but
What do you mean?
that's the point. Oh, cause you know, Hulu is the worst streaming platform. That shit,
Oh,
you
we
know,
don't do the Hulu slander around here, bro. We don't do that around here.
bro, Hulu is like, bro, name a streaming platform you gotta pay for, and then you have to pay to not watch ads.
But
Like,
those most of them. Well, besides what is
no,
that? YouTube or not YouTube? What is that, bro? What is that thing called, man? Netflix. Want to be? Guess they're gonna start having ads on there.
On Netflix?
From what I was seeing.
I didn't know that.
neither did I. But yeah, bro, like, so you gotta pay for the service, and you have to pay for no ads. Like, whatever, dude. Come on now.
Hey, man.
And bro, they don't even got like they got some shows, but man, I can't think of any Hulu exclusives that I'm going out of my way to watch.
Yeah, I don't know of any Hulu exclusives. I do. Solar opposites, but
I've never heard of that in a day in my life.
it's I think the people who made Rick and Morty made that. Could be wrong. It had the same art style though.
Fair enough. Well, I got three more things we can talk about before we end it on this one. Another one right here. The best one-hit wonder of all time.
As of
Silent Hill. Music?
Music, yeah, music. Best one-hit wonder of all time.
Yeah, Silent Hill.
Saying Silent Hill?
Yeah.
damn. I don't know. I don't really. Mm.
He said I only listen to one hit wonder, so all he was listening to is nothing AAA.
No, this one you're
I
gonna
can't.
think I'm crazy at first when I say it, but then you're gonna think about it and realize I'm right. Bobby Shmurda. He is.
This murder was not a one hit wonder.
What
That's the
other
crazy thing.
what other
That's why I think
songs?
it's great.
What other songs has he got?
Bro, he had computers.
Computers wasn't his song.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
I don't think it was. I thought it
Computers
was.
was Bobby's murder song. Featuring Roddy Rebel.
Are you sure? You look it up. No, it's not his
He's
song.
fact
It's
check
it's
that.
Roddy Rebel's. It's Roddy Rebel's song.
You just looked it up?
Yeah,
Alright. I was wrong.
like what songs does
Bobby
Bobby
Shmurda
have
does not
besides Hot
have
Nigga?
only one hit wonder, man. I can't put him off the top of my head, but
Exactly. I mean, he don't like. He doesn't like. I mean, if you
you
can
got to think, bro,
only
he's been locked up since when?
2014.
expect him to come on dropping bangers after being locked up for that long. There's a new sound in music.
Nigga, he doesn't have any other hit songs besides Hot Nigga. I mean, he's fell off. When was the last time you heard some Bobby Shmurda news?
That's true.
I mean, when you're
He's
fresh
a
out
one-hit
of a
wonder.
7-year prison stint, bro, you don't want to be in the news.
Yeah, when you think about it, like when you really deep it, you thought I was crazy at first, but he's a one-hit wonder.
Obviously, it's not a one-hit wonder.
Name me another another song of his that popped off.
Dang.
Like, watch this.
See, I
Man,
can't
like,
think of him off the top, bro. If he fell off, no one would have anticipated him coming further.
can you name 2 popular Trippie Red songs?
I can't name 2.
Love Scars.
Love Scars. Dark Knight Demo. Really Red. Grinch. Tell me you're not saying
Topanga.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to prove a point. Like, you can name songs off the top of your head with him. I mean,
because it's Trippie Red. Trippie Red's now like Bobby Shmurda was 2014.
alright, I'm gonna name you some songs that he made in 2014. I want you to tell me if you've heard them. Living Life.
No, I haven't heard this one.
Okay, this is just Hot Nigga, but censored.
I've heard that.
Let's see. Shiesty Time. Or Shiesty. Shiesty. No, that's a Roddy Rebel song. I mean,
Christian said the proof is in the pudding. Okay?
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, he don't got songs like that, bro. I mean, he's a one-hit wonder.
Bobby Shmurda's not a one-hit wonder.
You keep
Not
saying
considered to be
that,
a
bro. You
one-hit
keep
wonder,
saying it. But
But the
it's
thing
the
is, bro, a
truth.
one-hit wonder would literally be one hit. Like, that's all they had was one hit.
How many hits does Bobby Shmurda have?
Bro, he got, like, at least, like, 2, 3.
Come
Doesn't make him a
on,
one-hit
dog.
wonder. Doesn't make him a one-hit wonder.
But you can't even, like, name his other hit song.
Bro, when they come to me, I'll let you know.
Let me know. And
There's definitely more than just one.
now, I'm gonna give you some other hard-hitting questions. These are this and that questions.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have success or happiness?
Success. Because I find happiness in success.
But no, here's the thing, right? You can only have either or when I ask these. So your success can't lead to your happiness. You can be successful, but you're not happy being successful. Like you're at a job where you're earning 6 figures a year, but you don't enjoy the job you're doing to get it. So
Oh, yeah, I'd rather be successful than be happy. Because at the end of the day, bro, I can just go home, quit after a certain amount of time when I made enough money.
what about you?
Listen, look, bro, put it this way. You rather cry in a Honda or cry in a Rolls Royce? Put it that way. You gonna do?
Would you rather be successful or happy?
I'd say happy.
Okay.
Because if I'm happy with what I got, then I mean,
That could be your own definition of success. Being happy with
Yeah.
your current life.
exactly.
Okay.
I current life now.
Just in general.
Oh,
Alright. Would you rather be able to pause time or rewind time?
Rewind.
I don't know.
Let me
I
tell
mean,
you something.
rewind.
when the Mega Millions hit, bro, best believe I'm activating the powers. I'm only need to do it one time.
Bro, because if you pause time, it means things have already happened. You can't change what just happened.
You can only
Most of
freeze
the
it for the
time,
moment.
and most of the time when you do use it, it's most likely going to be in either a bad situation or like a situation you wish you didn't do.
I'm rewinding time for financial gain.
But you could
Call me
pause
what
time
you
for
want.
financial gain also.
Legal financial gain. Like, I'm not gonna pause time, rob a bank, and unpause time, and they got me on the security camera, walking through while everybody's frozen.
No, that's just the cameras would be frozen too. You're pausing time entirely. Nothing would move but you.
Unless you're a criminal, bro, I don't see why you would pick pausing time.
We're really gonna understand
I mean, think about it, bro.
that,
You can walk up to a dealership, pause time, and go joyride the whip. You know?
Yeah, but then you
or I
can't
could
keep it.
rewind time to win the Mega Millions, and instead of joyriding just the whip, I can buy the whips or the dealership.
Yeah, but like when I mean joyride the whip, I mean like you're really whipping this thing around with no.
Yeah, but your joyride's gonna come to an end at some point in time. You're not gonna be joyriding on pause time forever. Because when you pause time, it's just you. You don't have anyone to enjoy
Imagine
the
being able
pause
to
time
drive
with.
on a road where nobody else is at whenever you wanted to. Or when it's 7:59 and you gotta be at work by 8 o'clock.
Then I'm gonna rewind time and make myself wake up earlier.
Yeah, but then you still have to wake up earlier. Why? When you could wake up 5 minutes before work starts and get the most amount of sleep every day.
I wouldn't want to live life like that. I'd rather be able to rewind time and get myself out of something that I've messed up. Right on my wrongs. And sort of something like that. Not even right on my wrongs, but just make my life cooler.
I mean, what is something like I can't see any situation where I can't get out of if I can pause time. The only situation like you can't get of a can't like what am I trying to say? Like I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but like you could get out of almost anything if you pause time. But if you can only rewind time, it means you already went through it and you have to rewind to stop it.
Exactly.
When you can just
And then I
stop
can
it right
fix it.
there.
How's that a bad thing?
It's no, neither of them are bad things when you think of like when you really overall and look at it. Neither of them are bad things. You know? Like there's no bad answer here. It's just preference. So
I mean, the way I see it is, when you pause time, it's already it's already happening. There's not really
when you
too much you can
rewind
do.
time, it's already happened.
Yeah, but then when you resume time, it's never happened.
No, it's gonna happen still.
It's gonna happen, but if it's okay, let's say let me see here. Let me try to find an example. Let's say I'm running away from a killer and I run to the right, or I'm coming to a dead end. It's right or left. I run. I don't know what's at the end of each hallway, but I run right and it's a dead end. I'm gonna rewind time and make a left and end up, going somewhere else besides the dead end and getting killed.
And here's the
Like
thing, right?
that's
While you're
slow.
rewinding time because you ran into the dead end, I'm pausing time and killing the killer. While you're running, I'm fighting him while he can't do anything.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. I'm still gonna run away. I don't know why I need to sit there and fight the killer if I can just get away.
Why would I need to sit there and run if I can beat him?
You gonna stop time and fight Jason? Michael Myers?
What situation in the real world are you running away from Jason or Michael Myers?
What situation in the real world would you be able to stop time and rewind it?
Valid point. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one more this and that. Painful truth or comforting lie?
Painful truth.
Painful truth.
Any reason
Yeah,
why?
I hate when people lie to me. Like,
Okay.
it literally, it bugs me so much when people, even if it's something hurtful, bro, like, I don't care. I hate being lied to.
I can understand that.
But you gonna find out one way or another. Like it don't make sense to sit there and sugarcoat stuff. Like
Exactly.
especially with people you consider to be like really good friends.
Hmm.
Like those are the people who you should be giving it straightforward, head on. Those are the last people you should be trying to sugarcoat stuff with.
Well,
Well, you,
since that one was quicker than I expected, I got one more. Money or love? Like, and when I
Money.
say this, it's either or. You either get this or you get that. No in between, no
now, what do
middle.
you mean by love?
Like, okay, let's say, all
I
right,
get what I love?
I got the perfect ideal situation. Let's say you make six figures, but you end up marrying a shallow person, or and like you can only be married to that shallow person for the rest of your life, or you could work an average 9 to 5 job with the love of your life, and it'd be a perfect relationship till you die.
Now,
I'm
here's the
taking,
thing.
taking
When
money.
you say money, I don't consider six figures to be money. Because there's
That's
a lot of jobs that offer six figures at a 9 to 5. Like,
well, this I'm
that
just like
doesn't make sense, right?
it's not supposed to be like a super hyper realistic thing. This is just like hypothetical situations.
So I'm making $70,000 with the love of my life for the rest of my life. I'm taking love.
Yeah.
Ethan, you just said money, man. What,
Yeah, but if I'm making 70K a year,
like you're just living an average life with the woman you love, or you're living an
Like bro, like
extravagant
that's
life with someone.
I can you can well one it depends on the person's definition of extravagant. Because I know for a fact you can live an extravagant life with $70,000. I know good and well you don't need more than 70K to live an extravagant life. You can live and have all the fun you want to with that amount of money.
All right,
Yeah, I couldn't live for the rest of my life with somebody who I know doesn't love me or better yet themselves. That would get boring.
yeah.
all right. Now this last question is it's a bit of a just a fun, goofy question to end it off on. If you have kids with a woman, and this came to me when I was watching a video. I seen this video. It was a meme. So if you have kids with this woman, like if you have a kid with this woman, and that woman already has kids, when Christmas rolls around, are you
I'm
buying
not
her
buying the
kids
kids
gifts?
gifts. I'm buying my own kids
No.
gifts, bro. I've already said this before. If I'm getting into a relationship and she already has kids, those are not my kids. I don't care what anybody else says. Those are not my kids.
Okay, what if? Okay, now I want to hear what you do then.
Now,
What if?
if their dad was alive, I'm not buying the kids anything. But if their dad was dead, okay, I'm a treat the kids like my own. But if your dad's still here on Earth, thriving and surviving, you better
Okay,
go talk to your daddy. Ask
okay. So
him
let's
for the
imagine.
gift.
Let's. And this is the other way I could phrase it, where you may say different, but you may not. It all depends. So she has one kid with somebody else, and then she has a kid with you. But the other kid's father buys your kid's gift, like your kid gifts also. Would you do it for their kid?
No, I didn't ask him to do that.
Okay. Fair
Thanks.
enough. I mean, what about you,
No, I probably would.
Alright.
It wouldn't be nothing like, crazy, but
Like, okay, being realistic, 'cause I was saying that to be funny, but being realistic, their gifts will never be as good as my own kids' gifts.
yeah, no. It would be something from the dollar store or something.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
So if you're comparing, so I can only imagine what kind of gifts your kids getting if you're going to the dollar store to buy gifts in general.
Like,
If
like
you're
here's
going
the
to
thing.
if you're
his
going
son.
no, if you're
If
going
I'm
to the
buying my
dollar
kid
store
a
for
Series
gifts
X,
for their
they're
kid,
getting like an Xbox One X. Not even the Series X.
no,
getting an
this is
Xbox
Ethan
One.
right here, bro. This is Ethan right here. Ethan gets his significant other's kids stuff from the dollar store, while he gets his own kids stuff from Five and Below.
No.
The
What?
motherfucker ain't spending no money on gifts at all.
I mean, Christian, no. What the fuck?
He said, "Here's your dollar store gift, not my biological son. Here's your Five and Below gift, son."
My kid's getting. My kid's getting the newest console.
Them
Like,
other kids is gonna get a high five.
yeah.
Hey, here's to another year, pal. Just high five.
Fair enough. Fair
Oh, I
enough.
forgot I had lemonade. Fuck.
Well,
Bro, because here's the thing.
I still call
The
him
fact that you, like, you later on and you had a kid, right? Cool. But you didn't marry the person. You weren't, you know, being diligent who you chose to have the kid with. So now your kid on Christmas is wondering why his dad did not give him the latest and greatest console. Now, if that kid's parent died, that's a different story. But the fact that that parent's kid is alive somewhere, probably at the strip club on Christmas Day, instead of with his kids, that is not my fault.
I mean, I mean, you don't know if it's like that or not. But
Yeah, I
we're
said
not,
if it is like that.
but we're not deep in this question like that. This is just supposed to be
I
something goofy to end off on, cause
Man, this ain't goofy. This ain't goofy. I'm not spending
Alright,
my
alright,
hard
bud.
on kids
Alright,
taking out
bud.
mine while the dad at Ace of Spades with a VIP section, 4 bottles of Henny. Like, no, bro. It's all
this
on
sounds
me.
personal
It's all
for you.
on me.
You're making this sound personal for you, man. Is this
the wrong
Hands
niggas,
on their knees.
Motherfuckers the wrong niggas, bitch.
Exactly. Maybe if you would've used your head and you know, waited.
Condom.
Yeah, man. You do whatever you want to, but when you have kids like
You
one
want
person, now your
fucking
kids don't have
basketball
Christmas
team of
gifts.
fucking 10 kids, only one of them got a fucking dad, which is me. I'm not finna take care of 9 other kids that aren't mine. You sound crazy.
I mean, it's crazy on you to get with somebody who's got 9 kids already. Me personally,
That's true.
I
That's
couldn't
true.
get with somebody with kids. That's just me.
Yeah.
But-
I thought
Yeah,
this was going
this
to
is
the fact that, you know, we were getting with somebody who did have kids.
Yeah, no, you were, and then you
Oh.
took it to a different
Yeah,
level.
me
So that's
personally,
where we're
I
gonna
could
end
never
it.
get
That's
with
where we're
anybody.
gonna end it for today, man. Since we're at the hour mark, we've had a fair share of discussion and conversation for today. So
Womp womp.
before this turns into a full-blown 20-minute discussion,
Womp womp. What is that? A toaster for
All
Christmas?
niggas that news reporter, bro.
I see a kid's Christmas gift stacked to the top of the tree. I had him a gift bag with some candy. And the
Some
puzzle.
candies and motherfuckers. Some
It's
holiday
awesome.
shit, bro. Get put
It's
some
go
things
wild.
in there.
Go wild, man. Merry Christmas. Go wild.
400-piece puzzle. Gotcha.
well, I'd say that was a pretty solid episode here we've had today for this podcast.
Indeed.
Run it up.
Damn, I wish my bad. I forgot. I came out the last.
Deontay coming in at the last minute, man. We'll get him on the next one for sure. Run it up, man. Run it up. Like and subscribe.
Slap it all with
Exactly. Now remember these 2 things.
Bro, here he go again, bro. Here he go.
Remember these 2 things. You still recording, Christian?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, man.
Alright, good. Gotcha. Number 1. Don't be solos. We know this. And number 2. All these Just haters. Good night, everybody. Get your rest.
Ethan and AJ's links are gonna be in the description. Maybe Deontay's links, who knows? I just made a
Better be.
TikTok. Go run it up. I'll
Flag that
post on
video
there
there.
soon. Go run up the Twitter. Go run up the Twitch. We're streaming nowadays. It's not gonna be a ghost town over there.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Ethan, AJ, anything y'all got to
We're
say?
grinding.
Anything y'all
Yeah,
got to
here's what I
say?
gotta say, bro.
After
We're grinding,
Deontay
bro.
said his piece.
We're gonna be grinding, bro. You will see our names everywhere soon. We will be grinding till we get to that point, bro.
Alright. But appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, run it up. Until next time. See ya.